The answer lies in the heart of battle. And Hawaii's #1 podcast, the Kasanova podcast. This is Kyle Hebert, the voice of Ryu from Street Fighter. Hadouken!
All right, welcome everyone to another episode of Hawaii's #1 podcast, the Kasanova podcast. I'm your host, Mekel Kasanova, and today we got a very, very, very special guest, one of my favorite content creators, the one, the only, Mr. Wright Way. Man, how you doing today?
Man, good. It's been a rough week for PlayStation owners. It's kind of crazy, man, but we're doing good, man. We're doing good.
It's been crazy because, like, I know, like, this is how we finally got to connect over this whole topic yesterday, because yesterday people were just, they're still losing their mind today, but they were just going ham yesterday. And it's like, you look at every, like, YouTube video, it's almost like the same thumbnail, same captions, same titles. Like, oh my God, like, I'm just like, if for those of y'all who aren't content creators, we've been in this game long enough to see how this stuff cycles, and it's for clicks, and it's just ridiculous because nobody is making anyone buy this console. It's not that serious. But I'm gonna shut up, and the show is yours. So tell us how you feel about this.
Well, anyway, let me introduce myself. I'm Mr. Wright Way. I have a channel called Mr. Wright Way of the same name. I cover video games basically. I used to do a lot of retro, but I'm doing a mix of retro and modern. I like to do like trips and go different places and buying games, trying to help people save money. I'm one of the few people who actually loves GameStop. Talk about GameStop a lot because they need to sponsor your boy. But yeah, man, I do a lot of just a lot of that content. Tomorrow, actually, I think when this video maybe come out, I probably will have a video on GameStop trying to build a retro collection, just shopping at GameStop. So I don't know how long that's going to go, but I think it can be pretty good. I'm pretty good at finding things and building collections, so we'll see how that's going to go. But the Sony fiasco, which was wild to me because I was just looking like, okay, but hey, $700. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I get that. A lot of money. The disk drive, I get that too. But I'm looking and saying, like, you don't have to buy it. So why do you feel entitled to? I mean, just people are getting so upset, like Sony is forcing them to buy this. And I'm like, I mean, you either gonna buy it or not. But I understand the shock price, and we have gotten so used to as a culture to like feed into the negative, and I gotta be negative about this. I gotta be super negative, and people watch negative stuff. I mean, it's just like those shows like Flavor of Love back in the day. Drama sales. Mm-hmm. So I get it. I understand it. But as a content creator, I'll be like, I could talk about it. I could be dramatically negative about it. I'm like, it's not really worth it. I'm gonna buy it or not buy it. It really don't matter. I will say this: I am extremely blessed to be in a position to go buy a $700 console, $800 console, and, outside of my home and my bills and stuff. But I do also recognize that some people are not. But I look at like this game as a whole. None of this you have to buy. Like how many people be bragging, a PC, or you can emulate that stuff, then do that. But why are you sitting there complaining? Then you're gonna buy it. That's my thing. It's like you sit here complaining about it, then you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy it. I need it for my channel. Like, I get it. Yeah, okay, we know, and it just, I don't know. Just be real from the jump,
Yeah.
I get the sticker shock. It is really silly. Like I'm a Sony fan, and somebody just kind of realized I didn't know. People call it's so funny to me because it sounds like 12. It sounds like something like people in the 4th grade, but a Sony pony. I'm sound so old. Well, like wait a minute, hold on, what the heck's that? It's like it's like you try to insult me. I'm like, some dude said on my point. I said, hold on, are you trying to insult me? Because that's like funny to me. like you're a pony. Like, first of all, do you know how expensive a pony is? Them damn horses, whatever the things are, the pony, whatever, them things are expensive. I'm pretty sure them things are like over about four, 5, 6 grand. I don't know. I need to look up right now how much. How much does a pony cost? The average. Okay, so the average cost of a pony, depending on quality, age, and training of animals, about under $3,000. But it says a real good pony, 5,500 to 10,000. Okay, I'm like a Neo Geo game. So basically, it's a Neo Geo game. So okay, yeah. So I laughed. I'm like, is that really like an insult? You know, then they say Sony pony. And I'm like, you find any other word to rhyme with Sony? But you're a Sony pony. Ha ha ha. I got you. I'm typing on my keyboard. You're a Sony pony. I got you. I'm making fun of you. I'm like, bruh. That's like in the 4th grade. And I noticed a lot of people use that term, like Sony pony. It don't faze me. It's just like, really? Okay. And then I just asked, dude, would you know how much a pony costs? And then if you tell somebody that said you could afford this or that, then they begin getting it wrong. Like a lot of people like to dish stuff out, but they can't take it. So I just sit back and it's I'm like, all right, hide it from the channel, block, delete. And then people get, why you block me? Listen, this is my counsel. I can do what I want with it. You don't have to show up. You don't have to like what you're gonna watch. Because a lot of people who say they don't watch or don't like you, they be watching. They be watching. Them your biggest fans.
They watch harder than anybody else.
They do. I wish, man, shoot. They be sitting there, man, be looking at like, man, like, why would you have blood pressure or something that you don't want? I don't like horror movies that much no more. I don't go out and watch them and then complain about it. People are weird, man. People say weird in the genre sometimes. Like, it's just video games. It's plastic. This stuff is going to be here until after we gone. Yeah. After we pass away, all the stuff is still going to be here. You can't take it with you. So just enjoy it. People got too much free time on their hands, but also too, a lot of people are so bold to say something they never got punched in the mouth. And a lot of people who's saying all this stuff, talking all crazy. They already got some consequences, and like they know exactly where they at. They wouldn't do that stuff. They wouldn't do it at all. I just let people be people. People are just weird sometimes.
No, and dude, I was actually talking to my wife about this yesterday, and because she was saying, because she was like, oh, okay, we're gonna get 2, because like she likes to play PlayStation games. Like right now, she's obsessed with Astrobot, so. Like, she's like, I want one in my station, which is right behind me. She's like, I want one over, you're going to get one. I was like, yeah, right. Yo, that's one of the best controllers they put out. Yeah. One of the best ones.
I don't know now. This might give us a run for his money.
Man, I'm mad I didn't get that.
Dude. Man, one of my friends said, man, you need to go get that before it sell out. As soon as I got it, I didn't that next day, it was all sold out. And it was like a $5 cheaper. They had started the $5 up. And I think it was $84 or $10 more. It was like $84. I was like, oh shoot, I paid $84. I didn't even realize. I just clicked, paid, and glad I got here. Cause I love collecting them controllers. The only controller I don't have is the Harry Potter one. I don't have that one.
Oh yeah. I didn't get to get that one either. Even with that, like, okay, so like the interesting thing, and I want to touch on Concord real quick, because I played that game. I enjoyed it. I didn't like when people were like losing their mind about it. I'm like, it's a video game. It's another hero shooter. Like, it's not that serious. And going back to the PlayStation 5 Pro, so like when my wife saw it, she was like, okay, we're gonna get 2 of them. Again, we're blessed to be able to be in a position to afford that. And so she went and she started seeing all the negativity, and she's like, what is going on? She's like, they don't have to buy it. There are other PlayStations they can get. I'm like, exactly. It's not that serious. I mean, you still have people saying, oh, you can't walk into a store and find a PlayStation 5. Really? Really?
You really can't find one.
So
I see like 3 or 4 of them do in Best Buy. I go to Best Buy, them things are all over the place.
everywhere. Everywhere. It's just if you're not trying to buy it, that's one thing. Just be upfront and honest about that. But this whole thing about, how, like, I had somebody send, another content creator send me a 10-minute audio message on Facebook Messenger because they didn't like the conversation you and I had.
What? Oh, they were reading back what we saw.
Yeah, they went on that and they were just like they sent that and I'm just like, I ain't even listening to all that. And then they went on and wrote like a autobiography of why they're upset and why I'm a Sony shield and all this. And I'm like, why are you okay? Here's the thing where I'm stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Why do people care what other folks are doing with their money that they worked for?
Really?
It's like,
you know why? And most folks want to get it. It's like kids. That person has this toy over here that I really want, but I can't get that toy. So I'm gonna kick, scream, and cry until I get that toy. If I don't get it, I'm still gonna kick, scream, and cry. It's like people like they have this entitlement, this sense of entitlement that a lot of these grown men have,
yeah,
and it's really, really it's weird.
Weird.
I before now I respond because I really like watch how I respond because people love a screenshot and get, oh, I got you. Or if you block him, oh, he blocked me. Like, you're not getting a trophy or a t-shirt. And then just like, man, I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know why these like grown men act the way they do on games. Well, I do know how to act. I know how they act. It's a sense of like belonging. Like if I got this, I feel important, and that's true. Like you got something, you want to show it off, especially us men. That's why I would like to say when we get older, nothing changes but the size of our toys. We always have something. Like we want to show our new car off, we want to show our new stuff. We want to. And now social media, it has this way of look at the best parts of my life, but never show the negative part. It's always like, look at what I got, look what I got, look what I got, look what I got. That's why I played into that before too, and we all are guilty of it.
Yeah.
And then when you do content creation about video games and stuff, the thing when it's change of money.
Yeah.
It gets really weird, because you look at the basis of the money. Money is really worthless. It really is. Only thing it is a exchange of goods and services. That's really all it is. That's all money really is. Like, if you I have a different outlook on money. Yes, we need money. I needed to pay bills and do all that kind of stuff. But it's a change. Like, if I don't have no money, I can't stay in the house. If I got no money, I can't drive my car. If I don't have no money, I can't buy no food. If I have no money, I can't buy a game. I mean, but you can basically survive. All the stuff we're doing, people gotta think it's a blessing. It's extra. What if you lost your sight? People don't think about that. What if you lose your hearing? Video games ain't gonna mean much more no more, right? What if you can't talk? What if you can't walk? People forget little silly stuff like this when they be going on, right? I get it. I understand the PlayStation of it, but you don't have to buy it. They're not forcing. They didn't say we're stopping all PlayStation 5 production. You gotta buy a Pro model now. They didn't say that. They gave you an option. It is an audience out there that likes higher end stuff that will pay crazy amounts of money to have high end stuff. Why you think game stores like you're probably in Hawaii, but like in California or in New York, them game prices are like through the roof, but the people make more money there and they got a higher clientele in different areas. They will buy that stuff. You don't see people who makes money and well off. They don't really complain about money. They complain about making more money. But they are spending like money on little simple stuff, like a game. They'll be the first one to buy it. I mean, I want a Cybertruck so bad, and it's so ugly, but they beautifully ugly.
Yeah.
I'd definitely buy one if I had the money. But people who buy one and posting and all that kind of stuff, they ain't complaining about how much it is. They not. It's just like this weird thing when it comes to money. Another thing is like if you have money, it's like you got to hide that you like, oh, you can't enjoy something. I'm enjoying whatever I got. People get mad at me because I buy something or I sell it. So what? How's it affecting you? It's not affecting you. I know how it's affecting you because you want to do it. You could. I never said like you don't know what you never do. You people who say they never do something are never in a position to do that. They're never in a position to do that. So it's easy to say I never do this. I could say like I never give birth. I'm not in a position to have a baby. So I can say that. I never give birth. Like it's physically impossible. I'm saying this. It just like that's how stupid it sounds. You know?
Yeah.
So, it just. I don't know. I love gaming. I love the community, but that vocal minority it's really the vocal minority on social media, like on Twitter, Facebook, especially these horrible Facebook groups. A lot of these cancerous Facebook groups have so many like cancerous people that I like took myself out of a lot of these Facebook groups, and they are cancers. They are really like people in there are like just unhinged, just say what they want and hide behind these cartoon pictures. And I'm too old for that. I don't stress myself out for that.
Yeah,
I got my own platform. Yeah, I like to go in there and talk to people and share stuff. Definitely. But when it gets too much, I'm like, I don't got time. I don't have time. Y'all can have this. I remember I was at one point, man. I was constantly always on Facebook. I always in them groups. I always in there trying to, and I was trying to still try to build my brand and stuff. But man, the hate, it just like God bless me so much. Like I find some amazing things. I get some incredible deals. And then once you win too much, then people start hating. It's okay. Yeah. Like if you do good right here, but if you start rising and get more than other people, then their feelings get hurt. It's never about you. It's about the insecurities of them because they're like, well, what's wrong with me? Why I ain't getting it? Why I'm not getting this? It's a lot like that. And it just draining. So I just stay myself away from stuff like that. I try to like do my thing. I love driving. I go drive my car. I go get good food, go work out, go buy me some games, go play the games, come talk about them, edit, hang with some friends, talk with God. That'd be good. More and more I'm getting away from like just trying to interact with folks and stuff. But what I do is cool. It's really cool when somebody like your video or like your post or something like that. I mean, that's natural. Yeah, I like that. I just trying to be like, I'm too old for this. I said, I'm too old for this shit. I don't. I started to don't care. I used to care. Now, less I don't care, less the stress I get because social media can be a mental battle.
Yeah.
Especially like worrying about what people are going to say. And I'm like, I'll put something down where what are they going to say? I just embrace it. And I just like, let me get out of this. I can't do this. Because people won't say anything.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to be racist too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the retro community, some things to be halfway racist, and then you can see that underlying racist. Then you call it out. Well, I ain't mean it like that. What you talking about? You know what the hell you meant. I ain't stupid. I was born tonight, but not last night. Come on.
No, I in the last couple of years, I've literally gotten to that point too, where it's like, between I think I got out of all the Facebook groups I was in. There's one retro group we have out here in Hawaii that it's just people like older gamers, and they love talking about games and it's like none of that toxic stuff. So I stay with that because it's like that's rare, and I'm holding on to that. But all this other stuff, like even to the point where, other content creators and influencers, like I've been just I guess like pruning the leaf, like or pruning the flowers. I cut off so much because I'm like, I got to a point where I wasn't enjoying gaming as much because it's like it's either, and I know a lot of people may not be on Twitter or any of these platforms, but you see so much of the polar extremes. You see either the best ever, the worst ever, but you see people hyping things up constantly, bashing things. And what's the common thing? They don't really play these games. It's for attention, especially when Twitter or X allow people to monetize it. And so people are just monetizing outrage. And I mean, we saw it with politics. They're doing it with gaming.
They are. That's. I think that's what kind of annoyed me yesterday with the PlayStation thing. Is people knew what they were doing. They knew the engagement farming, getting people mad, and I hate to see that. I try not to be part of that. I try to be really positive about something. That don't sound positive now, but I'm saying I try to be really about. But then I was talking about stuff. I really like. I try not to go there,
Yeah.
I could have made a video talking about how crazy the price was and did all the typical stuff and we got views and all that kind of stuff. But it wouldn't seem just right with me,
Yeah.
And more power to people who did it. I'm not like saying, "Oh, you bad person for doing it." Just keep it a book. You know why you're doing it, and you're gonna get. And most of the people doing it are end up gonna get a PS5 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that. I might make a video talking about. Listen, this is why I'm getting a PS5 Pro. I'm getting this, but who cares? I mean, really, like, okay, so you're getting it, good. You're not getting it, okay, good. So what? It's so dumb.
I mean, you see that type of mentality and everything. Like, I know you're a wrestling fan too. I mean, the AEW, WWE stuff, and it's like, can we just enjoy wrestling?
Oh my God.
Do we? Like, I'm happy that we have alternatives to WWE, even though WWE is cooking right now.
They are. They really cooking too.
But like AEW is cooking. New Japan is trying to heat up. TNA is on fire right now. Like, can we just enjoy it? And I feel like the problem, because I was saying to my wife, like, I feel like a lot of the mentality that we're seeing, this tribalism, that, like, yeah, we had it, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis back in the day, but I mean, we were kids on a playground. It wasn't that serious. But back then, if you found someone else that was into gaming or into anime or into anything that was nerd culture,
that was best friends.
That literally,
like what?
Like, right?
That's like seeing that's like going to another state, right? And you see somebody with a wrestling shirt on, like, what?
Right?
You be watching? Yeah, man. What you watch? How long you been watching? Just like that. I guess it goes all down to this: the internet is not real. That's a different world. That's a really different world. It's a cool. You can find stuff, you get deals, all kind of stuff, but don't get attached to that, because I got attached to that before, and that's like not good. The real world is where it's at. Like, be in the real world. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, be in the real world, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I was growing up, man, just like I had to get home before it turned dark.
Mm-hmm.
So when that sunlight coming out, I gotta get my boy home. It's not even like that. Folks will follow you home and beat you in front of your house or church. I mean, when you, like you say, back in the day, like, getting to church was like, okay, now folks don't care.
Yeah. And it's weird how, like, so, like, when, I've gotten into it, interestingly enough, with other bigger content creators. And it's like, and it's not even, to me, it's not that serious. Because the way I approach things is like, okay, that's your opinion. I'm not going to argue with you. Fine, whatever. I don't agree with you, because I believe you can agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And I've had instant, right? Like, like you don't got to be disrespectful. All right, you feel that way, cool. All right, I'm gonna move on. But it's like really crazy. Like, I've had an instance before, and this is kind of like one of the reasons why, like, I kind of like, I keep my family off of social media, because I had an instance where, like, a bigger content creator, this is actually last year this happened. This is like probably the second time this has happened with a bigger creator. But last year I did a review for the RoboCop game. And apparently me and this other, and I'm not gonna, I'll tell you his name offline, but like, we both dropped a video the same day. Mine's was an hour before his. Then I get an email, oh, you ripped my footage, you need to take your video down. I'm like, my video was completed over the weekend and scheduled and went up. What are you talking about? I ripped your footage. I'm like, and it's like, He's like, well, if you don't take it down, you're gonna regret it. And I was like, whatever. And I looked at him. He's got like, I think he's at 300,000 subs, something right now. So yeah, 300,000. And I'm like, I'm in my back of my head. I'm like, I hope this don't turn into nothing stupid, but it just is what it is. Whatever. I'm gonna move on. And then after a couple days, like I started noticing, I make any posts on Twitter. Then I got people from his audience was coming because that's a weird cult of personality with content creation. That, you know, some of these creators can get these crazy fans. So they started like any post I made, even ones not related to gaming, like they would pop up on there and say something. Like I made a post last year because like I'm 7 years post cancer. I had stage 3 colorectal cancer. I beat it. They told me back when I first got it, like, hey, you got 6-7 months to live. I started cutting out so much negativity. God blessed me and say, I'm still here. I'm grateful for that.
That's what's
and
up.
Like I made a post about that, and then they coming over here like, well, God should have took you because you stole his footage. I'm like, wait, what? And
I would have then like that. I was like, you know what? I would have made a video about people like this. You put their whole name like, this is these people like who do this. This is the type of people. I would put the whole thing. I was like, this right here, nobody's stealing like this. So listen, that's cause for retaliation. I'm not, you know, I'm not like gossip, you know, so but
it got worse, dude. It got to the point where some folks popped up at my wife's job, at my kids' school, popped up where we were like for dinner and stuff. And here's the thing, and this is going back to what you said, like people say things but they never been popped in the mouth. They would pop up and try to like intimidate. And like when I approached them, I'm like, we about to dust up. This ain't like, no, this ain't that social media BS. This is, you can't be doing this. And so like after that, like I don't share, you know, my kid. I got 3 daughters, right? I got one's 11, 10, then the youngest one, little knucklehead over there. She's like 3.5.
Y'all crazy.
Huh?
Don't they know you have Samoan and you crazy? Y'all crazy. Y'all Samoan.
We crazy.
And no, like I ain't never been a Samoan that can't fight. All Samoans can fight. Like you black ass Samoan, like you like The Rock, like you have some. Come on, man, like these people crazy, man. I was drug one, so boy, I would like film this for me. I would drug the shit out of one of them dudes, like yeah, you come show up and like, all right, come on, and then post it to my channel, like. People are just crazy, man. Like people be like, they think they about their life, and you don't do stuff like that to people. This social media got people a lot of food. Like you might be all nice and something, man, you crack them in the head with a bat.
But you know, like people really just this social media thing is weird because they take it so far. They take everything out of context. It's like if you gonna buy, you know, I guess going back to the original topic of the PlayStation, like if you gonna buy it, then buy it. If you're not gonna buy it, then don't complain about it. But
it's not that serious. In the day, it's not that serious. It's a big old ugly router.
That's all it is.
I think it's I'm looking at my PlayStation. I think it's pretty. And then on that, those plates, man, that's another. I ain't say scam, but I mean, it's not a scam, but it's business. Like all this stuff is ugly. I mean, my PlayStation, my Xbox Series X. I don't play that thing that much. I got the Halo edition.
Same here.
I'm like, dang, I wish I had something to play on the Xbox really good. I just play 360 stuff. I love my 360, boy. 360 generation was lit, boy.
It was.
Xbox Series ain't nothing. And that's another thing. Let's talk about that. Like the way Sony. I saw an article on IGN talking about lack of competition. Sony felt they can do this, and you know what? They ain't got no competition really.
They don't.
Unless they don't come out and say, you know what, $3.99 and walk off stage.
Right.
That before they were like $2.99. The new Switch is $2.99. Oh my god! They could, but they could. It's gonna be like between. I think it's gonna be $3.99 to $4.99. I think so.
Yeah.
Then, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, one of the things that people don't even realize too, with they're saying like, who asked for the PS5 Pro, and
Nobody.
it's not that much more. I'm like, yeah, granted, like nobody asked for it, but if you want to go into the technical weeds of it, the PlayStation 5 was weaker than the Series X the whole time.
Yeah, it really was. The PlayStation, I say that the PlayStation 5 is really the PlayStation 4 Pro.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It really is. And then the PlayStation 5 Pro is really the PS5.
Yes.
It really is PS5. It's really, it just, I think remember when the PS5 came out? And people, why is it coming out right now? Like it wasn't, you didn't see no kind of bump, really. Any kind of like difference from 4 to like the 5, 4 Pro to 5. Maybe from 4 to 5, but you didn't see no bump, really. And you know what? It's that iPhone effect, man. I mean, come on, Eric. Like, iPhone, a little presentation up, and I still got this 14 plus, this Max, 14 Max. Boy, I want a new iPhone, but you think I'm gonna pre-order one? I don't know. I really don't know. If I can sell this phone for $1,000, then yeah. But honestly, this phone is still doing pretty good. It's still doing pretty darn good. I kind of got the iPhone like I need to upgrade every year. I used to upgrade every year.
Same here.
Now, like, I don't care. PS5, like, that's different. I mean, consoles are different. They come out every 4 or 5 years, maybe. So, I mean, COVID effed everything up. But nobody's gonna take my excitement away from getting something new. I'm gonna be excited for getting a PS5. I'm gonna be excited. I'm gonna get. I don't care. Well, what you pay $7 for? I don't know. Why you watching? I don't care. People are interested in it, but also to understand, Sony had built a lot of trust up, and a lot of it's hurt. It's like, oh, Sony, you disappointed me with the price. I get that. They did disappoint. They disappointed me. It was. I mean, that price is bold as hell, though. It is. Some jokers say, "Oh, you want our new stuff? $800." Oh, if you want, they said, "Oh, if you want to play your pretty little disc, we going digital. Another $80." I like. If you want it, hey, talk that talk, and you gotta. I guess I got my disc drive. My disc drive be here on Saturday. And I don't care about this stupid little like ring or like I buy one, but I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care about it. It's like people are really trying to find. It's funny too to see people try to find ways to like really like hate it.
Yeah,
this is like 90% negative.
Yeah,
negative. And no, a lot of people are not buying it. But when it push comes to shove, this is what's going to happen. The initial first run is going to sell out. And then no more to like February, March, and building up to like Grand Theft Auto 6. And then they're going to floodgates going to open. They're going to sell a whole bunch more. They're going to sell auto plates and controllers. Watch what I tell you. This stuff is they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They don't care about people getting mad on the internet. Yeah, they might come out like, we hear you. You're knocking down temporary $50, or doing like this, the PS5 refurbished ones. They don't. Them jokers don't care. They're businessmen. If you think them people your friend, you got another thing. Cause that's what they ain't no company, my friend. They don't care. We can work together, but they ain't your friend. And when it comes to business, I learned that a long time ago. Business is business.
Yeah.
Business is business.
So here's something else that people got all up in arms about. They got mad at Sony and they're like, who asked for it? Nobody's going to buy it. And what happened?
The portal.
What happened?
That portal sold so good. Same thing. Oh, and then people begging trying to get one. I knew they was going. But see, it is when the portal came out, and I made a video on it. I told people, it's just a control. It's an upgrade controller. It's just a fancy controller. Look at it as a controller. Oh, it needed to be a PSP. It needed to be a Vita. It needed to be portable. Fool, you got a special controller with a screen on it. They testing something out to see if people gonna buy the next handheld. People make stuff so personal. Like, It ain't all about you, y'all. It's not about you. But people want to hear that. They get mad at me. They about to get mad at this right here. They'll see this and get mad at him. And go to my show and get mad. Don't come up try. Don't try no crazy stuff with me. This is Texas. I have neighbors around me ready to lay somebody out. And they crazy. They're ready to these boys crazy. Texas is ready. People in Texas be itching for an excuse to use that gun.
I can't believe it.
Like, what? Hold on. I got on my hip right here. I swear, like in my neighborhood, I got 4 neighbors walking around with their guns, and they cool, but they always go out. Walk up. I'm like, why? What's wrong with y'all? I'm like, they have it on their hip, on their pot. They ready in their car. You gotta take your gun out your car out here, because folks steal your gun out your car. It's crazy. Texas is wild, man. You hear things about Texas, everything big. People Texas is wild. They bold too. And where the climate is, and the country is, all this kind of political craziness. Folks be looking for excuses to do stuff. That's why I stay to myself. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Like, keep me out of your BS. Just leave me alone. Keep my name out of it. Leave me alone.
So I gotta ask you, because it seems like you and me be on the same wavelength on a lot of things, how we operate on a lot of stuff. Yeah. It's like, I gotta ask you, so how long is your filtered block words on all your social media platforms? Because I have so much that, I'm trying not to see anything.
I need to take advantage of that more, but I like to interact more with people too. I am a people person. My block list is like a phone book. I block people just like that. I don't care. I don't give you that once. I don't even give you a chance. I see negativity, boom. Especially when I wake up and I see some bullshit, block. I block. I be like, why you block me? Can you please unblock me? No. I don't want to see that stuff. No. And I said, man, I wish I could unblock you. You in a long list. I don't even know. I go on my block list and keep scrolling, like doom scrolling on my block list. I block so many people. I need to make a shirt that says, "Don't make me block you." I just block, especially on Facebook. Oh my gosh, my Facebook block list is in the thousands. When I see somebody do something stupid to somebody else too, I block them. I pre-block people. When I see people arguing with other or doing out of the way, I block them. Because I'm like, you're not going to bring that stuff to me. And then I see some things sometimes. Oh, he blocked me and I ain't never said nothing to him, but you said something to somebody else. I saw how you behave on there. Like, why just be civil? Social media is supposed to be fun. You supposed to get at just crack jokes back and forth, not take personal shots. Yeah. Here's the one, and you can tell they never been around black people. They're like, oh, you look like Booker T. Ooh. Why? Because I got dreads and black. Oh, you Busta Rhymes.
Lil Jon, dude, I got that today.
I said, do you know any other black people that have dreads? Have you met any other black people? And they're like, I was just joking. I'm like, no, I'm serious. Have you met any other black people in person? The ones you see on TV, the 3 that you name. Because we got a lot of more black people that have dreads or have locks. People just don't know. I don't know. People are weird. I'm like, actually, what's wrong with y'all, man? So I love people, but sometimes they get up at her.
Dude, I went off on someone the other day when I was streaming, and I was streaming Street Fighter 6, and this person, I guess they thought it was funny. They were like, oh, Lil Jon can't play Street Fighter. And I'm like, so where's the Lil Jon comment coming from? Because I'm black? Because I got dreads? Really? Mm-hmm. I'm like, is that it? I'm like, that. And he's like, well, why are you getting heated? I'm not. I'm responding to you because
they don't like you to they want to see everything they can, but once you come back, they play the victim. I don't play victim. Just answer the question. Yeah. And then put LOL. Nah, you playing victim? I'll block you. Well, I don't know.
Exactly.
I was like, we all say, well, I hate that. It's just so silly. Like, why? No, just don't. Don't do it, bro.
Oh man, I know. I'm trying to be super respectful of your time. I'm enjoying chopping it up with you, but
I was looking at something. I was like, my, like I said, my ADD. Sometimes, like I'm looking at like, what is it? I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out where I put these lights. I had ordered some lights like during like 2 months ago, and I was like, oh, I need to put the lights up under the games. I'm like, where's these damn lights? I don't know what the lights at because I just had. Hold on, I'll show you a minute. I posted this earlier, so I'm talking about. I just got this right here.
Nice.
2003. This King of Fighters Neo Geo AES. So
How much did that cost you?
this game was I think $3,200. Yeah, $3,200. Yeah, $1,300. So you say I ain't complaining about no PS5 Pro.
No.
But this got both. This got two covers on. It's got a modern cover and a classic cover. This is the more modern cover. Like got a full, but most Neo Geo covers. Like let me show you. Like this is like on the King of Fighters. Like this is a classic cover. You see how it's like it's not full. That's how the American covers are. But then they started like later releases. They started getting like that. You know. So, oh, and this one was 20. No, this was 1,800. This is 18.
Man, I'm an SNK head, man, so I appreciate it.
Yep, I'm trying to go for the full King of Fighters set on AES. I got like 4 more to get. This is the most expensive one, but the most difficult one is King of Fighters 96. I'm trying to find that one, but this game is fun. The last boss is
Magaki sucks in that game. However, I would rather play and fight him than the boss in 11. That one felt like a bullet.
I haven't get through 11 yet.
So 11 to me is, I would say I put 98 at the top because I feel like they just
everybody say 98. Everybody like 98.
I love 98. 98 2002 Unlimited Match will be right there.
Okay.
And KOF 15 is kind of up there too because it's basically a dream rap. But then like right under that, I gotta put 11. 11 is just good. Like that's the best.
What about 13? Like 13? 13 is okay.
See, you know, people like to say 13 is one of the best ones. It's good, but you just had better KOS before, and it's like they stripped so many of the characters of their moveset. It felt kind of, in many ways, basic. I know I'm gonna get some angry folks for me saying that because they're like, "Oh, you're the FGC guy." Yeah, but
does it beat this though?
Nah, it don't. No, they don't beat it.
Okay, I say this one or Third Strike.
That I'm going with that. I like Third Strike.
Wait a minute, you go with Third. Also, you are SNK here, then. Okay.
I'm all that, and the reason. Okay, look, there's a method to the madness. I'm gonna tell you.
No, I'm saying you're an SNK guy, so yeah. Most of the guys would pick Mark of the Woods. More Capcom guys like me would pick Third Strike.
But you gotta admit, Third Strike is super unbalanced compared to Mark of the Wolves.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. But I say Ultra Street Fighter 4 for me.
Yeah, I can't argue with you on that one.
Ultra 4 is like you just jump in and just like anytime, it's still so good. Ultra Street Fighter 4. I just love it. Oh, Street Fighter. Then the Balco of freaking 5 that came out. And this is okay. I'm gonna show you my loyalty. That's why I was PS5 Pro, right? My butt bought Street Fighter 5 like everybody else. Everybody was crying and complaining. It was dry. It was horrible. Street Fighter 5 was horrible launch. Didn't have no characters. Didn't have. It was so vanilla. Street Fighter 5 was so bad. It was so bad, but I wanted to do Street Fighter, so I played it. They had it updated so many times. People left Capcom over their game. I was like, golly. Oh my gosh. That game was so bad. But then when it got to the end, it was good.
Yeah.
And then Street Fighter 6, bro.
Man.
Woo, they hit the ground running. Okay. Here we go. Now we're getting the good part. Street Fighter 6, bro. Oh my God. Like, I love it so much too. Also, too, like the hip hop aspect.
Yes.
The culture. Like, I have never seen in a modern game where your main player is a black person. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Like, and the woman too. Like, when you put it like you select screen, it's a black person. Like, thank you so much. And just that little bit, it's like,
and she badass too.
Oh yeah, Kimberly is good. Kimberly is really good. Yeah, she is. She's really good. But I'm talking about like in the training mode though. Like when you
yeah.
Kimberly's good. Kimberly's really good. And I'm glad they put it on there. Man, Street Fighter 6 so good. Like, I was playing it last week. I haven't updated, but like, and also too how they updating people, right? Like when they brought Akuma back and everybody, even about Bison, they got their new stuff and then they got their old outfit. I said, and it's cheap. Now, yeah, I know they're trying to make money off the little fight coins, which that's so stupid. I hate those fight coins. I hate those fight coins. And then like trying to get the outfits and stuff. They're gonna make like a better version where you get everything. But yeah, but I love it. And then I can't wait for Terry to drop. Ain't Terry dropping like a couple weeks?
Ooh, man, I can't wait for Terry.
Because he got his Mark of the Wolves outfit and he got his Fury outfit. And he looks good. He looks good. A lot of SNK stuff in there. I'm like, oh, hey, is Capcom behind the scenes gonna get us another versus Capcom 3? Are we gonna get that next or what? Because that could be a good game that's 4 years away, 2 or 3 years away, probably. Because you gotta go through Street Fighter. You gotta go through Street Fighter, then you gotta go Super Street Fighter, then Ultra Street Fighter. That's 3 more Street. But all these characters coming out, I'm like, yo, fighting to be even good this year. Tekken 6, roll back Mekel on Dragon Ball Fighters. What else has been good this year? Even the little hit misses from what's the company that make Under Night in Birth in all those games and
Arc Systems?
Yeah, all the games they've been trying, Even Guilty, what was that? Not Guilty Gear Strive. What was that? I thought I got it up there somewhere.
Blaze Blue?
No, Blaze Blue.
Not that. Melty Blood. Is it Melty Blood?
I got Melty Blood from Japan, but it never came over here. Well, no, it never came over here. I should have got that when I was in Japan because I saw Melty Blood on PS4, right? That game was $60. I was like, whoa. I should have bought it. But it was $60. You can buy it online, it'll be like more expensive, but I can't. It was another Artwork System game. But anyway, but this year fighting games been good, and then City of the Wolves looking dope, man.
Man,
you see when I went to Japan, they played it.
Yeah,
City of the Wolves was dope. I couldn't play worse shit when I was playing. I'm like, okay, I was trying to record and play at the same time. I'm like, okay, can I get these mechanics? But it played like Third Strike a little bit.
Wow.
It had balance. It was smooth. It was smooth. It was so smooth. It was smooth as butter. And now it's gonna be even more. Like that game next year. I'm glad they're kind of spacing it out because it's gonna like
we got too much to just drop. I mean, like you said, like we really are eating good. I mean, you got like is it Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, what's the other one? KOF 15. I know a lot of people stopped playing that. That's still one of the best KOFs. City of the Wolves about to come out. Marvel vs. Capcom Collection. Digitally, like literally. Tomorrow.
I'm saying like, oh, I hope I get a code. I'm like, I'm checking my email every 15 minutes. I'm like,
same here.
please send me a code, Capcom. Please send me code. Cause I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it physically.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of physical, did you see? Did you see the first Capcom collection starting to go up in price on PS4?
Yeah. And I'm like, people didn't even want to buy it.
No,
now
nobody wanted to put no money on it. That's going up in price. I'm like, oh geez, I'm glad I got it though. I'm so happy I got it. It's such a game, man.
Dude, the one of the retro stores out here has the Japanese limited edition box for it. For the original one with like I forgot that artwork. It had like Ryu and Morgan on it, and it's like Gothic style. Like I think it's Japan only. I keep seeing it. I'm like, yo, this is $20. I might need to just go pick this up.
Really? I gotta see that. I'm gonna look at Japan and see what I mean. Oh, really? Capcom Fighting Collection for Japan? Limit. Oh, that's belt. That's belt. No, that's a belt action. What is it? Oh, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
And it's sealed.
But this got. Wait a minute. Wait, this got Capcom Fighting Collection and got Street Fighter in it. 30th anniversary. Huh.
I might have to get it.
I might have to look at that Capcom belt action. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I see this. Yeah. But yeah, we went from crazy folks and then talking about good fighting. People like we're gonna be all over the place.
But so dude, I gotta ask you, like, what got you into becoming a content creator and making stuff on YouTube and whatnot? Because everybody's got a unique story, but like, what inspired you to do it?
Man, I started like 14 years ago doing like tech, talking about the Wright Tech Show and stuff like that. Just covering like Apple and Mac computers and stuff like that. I love stuff like that. Just always covering the technology, right? Mm-hmm. And I fell out for a little while. Then my ex-wife got me into going back into YouTube and like, you should do YouTube again. I'm like, why? I'm like, no, nobody take stuff serious. There's nobody. I want to see nobody just talking about himself and stuff. And I was like, oh, poo-poo. And then I started doing it. And I'm like, huh. And I kept with it and it just kept growing. And I started finding myself. And I'm like, okay, I like it. This, and that just hit from there. And I started being blessed and getting, opportunities and going places and different things. And just every year, some great opportunity or new lessons that I learned. I was talking about guys like this on podcasts that are like, if I would say I start doing it again, right, and I hit like 100,000 subscribers to like 1 million, something like that, it would have killed me because I wouldn't know how to go through all this other stuff, like going through these trenches and just slowly trying to build and learning and failing. And some days you might have like a straight 4 week or straight 4 days or 4 videos of like 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, and then you have a 1 out of 10, then you go drop down to like 6, and all that kind of stuff. All the stuff you go through as a content creator, and then also to learning that your voice matters, and all this kind of stuff. That's the story. I guess it's an ever-growing story, but I'm glad I'm into it, and also glad I'm lucky to get paid for it because, like I said, it can help me pay my car note. So, and as I grow more and more, I think, just help me get more opportunities to help other content creators and stuff, and bring other people along. Inspire somebody, because I know somebody's always watching you. That's one thing I know. Somebody's always watching you, good or bad. The one who's hates you the most, they definitely always going to watch you. But I had this little girl who watched my channel, and she's so sweet. She made me like this right here, man. Almost made me cry. I was like this little thing she did. I was like, yeah, man. I always put this like it just, and I don't even do stuff so I can get stuff from people. It just happens. And I'd be so appreciative. Like, man, thank you so much. It's a blessing. You're a blessing. Thank you for watching. And I just like, man, it's so dope. So dope.
Yeah, and it's interesting how like a lot of people assume that like, when we get into content creating, and especially when you start, building connections with the industry and with different brands and you start making money on it, you have a lot of people that try to say that, like, if you say you get a review code or a review copy of something, or for a game, or if it's tech, a company sends you something. You get the people that say, "Oh, you were paid to put out this video. You're paid to do this. You're paid to do that," and it's like,
yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah.
They try to shame. They try to shame you for like making. I get it. The people try to shame you for like for getting stuff or working, and I was feeling like that for a while. Like, no, you can't shame me. Yes, this is a business. Once you put a video out there, this is a business. You putting yourself out there. This, I take this seriously. Like, they're like, oh, yes, I'm doing it. Yes, call it whatever you want, cloud, whatever. I don't care. Yes, I'm doing this. This trying to feed myself, trying to make myself, give myself a better life, trying to help other folks. This is me. Yes, that's what I'm doing it for. Yes, I am. I'm sorry. I'm not going to apologize for making money. No, people think games will always be free. That's another thing too. Like, this right here. This ain't for everybody. I'm not throwing it in your face, but it ain't for everybody. I mean, it's not. I don't know, man. Like, PS5 ain't for everybody. PS5 Pro ain't for everybody. It's just not. And that's okay. They don't make you feel less than. They don't make somebody better than you. It's just not. You choose about it. And also you choose to complain about it, but then I don't see complaining gonna do that.
No.
To me.
People just need to one, I say this and people get mad at me, but I tell people, like, a lot of y'all are chronically addicted to social media to a point where you think that, I know you said, like, earlier, social media is not real life, but a lot of these people get so addicted to it that they don't know how to function outside of it. You'll see people, they could be out doing something and they're over here just pull their phone out to record it or to tweet about it, or it's like, can you just be in the moment? Like, if you out to dinner, okay, if you want to take a picture because you're a foodie, okay, cool. I do that. But, like, be in the moment and enjoy it, because people just do too much.
Yeah. People use it. You got, say, 24 hours. How do you spend your 24 hours?
Yeah.
You're breaking up over
all
there.
Right, man. Huh?
I said you was breaking up.
Broke up. Oh, my top young one, she just keeps coming over here. She's like, she found the box of bandages, and she just started just sticking it all over the place, and I'm like, where are your sisters at? And they over here just like, hi, Dad. Yeah, okay. All right.
She found something else. That's funny. When they find something entertaining, they'll entertain themselves. Especially when they're paying attention, they be like,
they get into everything.
I remember
oh man. Go ahead.
My nephew, but I was living in Arkansas at the time, and my brother, he brought his son over, and my other brother brought his daughter over, and I had, my house is like really like, it's not kid friendly. I got statues here, and I got games here, you got stuff on TV, little stuff, and all this stuff look like toys and stuff, like little model cars and stuff. Kids don't know. They didn't get up on the table and took my cars, and they under the table smashing it together. And my brother just looking and laughing, both say, hey, waiting for me to, like, what happened? What y'all laughing at? I'm looking like, man, get y'all kids, man. Like, really, you just like this, like one of them had on the car, the other them, they both like, I was like, just, and I had like a little nice little, like, it's like die cast cars. I mean, it wasn't gonna hurt it, but just like, I'm like, oh, kids.
Yeah.
And they just sit there on the couch and roll and laughing. Like, they're looking at me like, why y'all looking at me laughing? And they're like, look, like, man, get y'all kids right now if I kick y'all out of here. They start laughing. I said, give me this. And the kid looking at me like, I like, here, play with this. I had like, always like have like a box of extra toys or something, like something like bang around or something. Hey, y'all play with this. Here you go, play with this.
Mm-hmm.
God dang! Boy, that's funny to me.
Oh man, I got one last question with you before we go. And
Please.
when you coming out here to Hawaii? When you coming
Man,
on out
I'll
here?
bring me out there. I'll go. I need to go, man. It be raining too much for me out there. For y'all don't know what y'all going on. Y'all be raining one day, and I don't know. I come there, not tornado, a volcano might explode or something. That's so stereotypical. That's so raw. But no, I want to visit one day, man. If I do, you be the first one I hit. Like I'm coming out there. I need to I need to start doing. I want to do like a world tour of gaming. Like just go game hunt everywhere, just everywhere. Just want to do that.
Just let me know, man. We got a lot of retro stores out here, and the interesting thing is like a lot of people running it don't really know the value of it. So like I went in what's it yesterday? Was it yesterday? No, over the weekend. Because I was working press at the Comic-Con convention that we had, and I went over to get some stuff for some of the voice actors to sign because I'm part of this company called Game Heads Hawaii. We bring in game development, tech training for the underprivileged youth out here. And so like I went to go get stuff for them to sign so I can give to the kids. And like I went in the store and they had Skies of Arcadia for the Dreamcast sealed and the GameCube version sealed. And I'm like, how much for this? They're like 40.
Dang.
Thank you.
I'm like, boy.
They're like, wait, is that too low? No, that's just no. We keep that price. Oh man. Anything you want to leave people with before we go?
Nah, man. Hey, y'all just hit your boy up, Mr. Right Way, on YouTube. I'm just pretty chill, but I'm glad to get this little part out because it was just so ridiculous the other day. It was just so ridiculous. It's like y'all, there's something wrong with y'all.
Yeah.
It's not everybody, but it just.
But with that being said, man, well, where can people find you?
Like I said, Mr. Right Way on YouTube. That'd be it, man. That's really it. That's why I be. That's why I or yeah. That's where I be. I ain't going back and forth with y'all on stuff like that. I'm very great. I'm a very good person, but just let's be chill, y'all. It's just video games. That's it.
Yeah, that's all it is. All right, man. And with that being said, that's the podcast episode. Mr. Right Way, is an honor to have you on the show. Really is, man. I've been a fan of your content for years. I never thought we'd ever get to collaborate like this and chop it up and talk story. And I'd love to have you on the show again. And
yeah, man.
Yeah. So, like, with that being said, people, y'all can catch this episode of the podcast on all major podcasting outlets. Shout out to our sponsor, Spotify, and links for my guests' information will be down in the description below. Please don't do nothing crazy.
Right,
Please don't do nothing crazy.
Yeah, you do nothing crazy. It's Texas. I dare somebody. Don't try me.
Oh man! And with that being said, people, we sign out. Y'all have a good one. If you enjoyed this episode of the podcast or any of the other episodes that we've done so far, if you've enjoyed any of the conversations I've had with the guests that I've had on the show, or just general topics that you guys have thrown at me or that I've researched and we've just talked about on the show, then do me a solid. If you're listening on any of the major podcasting outlets, make sure you leave a comment, leave a rating or a review because it greatly helps out the show. If you're watching the show on YouTube, which airs every single week, then make sure you sub to the channel, youtube.com/@Mekel Kasanova, or just youtube.com/Mekel Kasanova, or even do us an even bigger solid by liking the video and sharing it with someone you think would find some enjoyment out of it. And all that being said, I hope you guys continue to enjoy this podcast and the content we put out here because, hey, we do it with a passion and we do it for you. So with that being said, I catch you guys on the next one. Stay safe, be blessed, and I'll see you around. Peace.